Next thing I know, I'm jumping out a shorty window in front of a bus stop full of people, son.
Yo, y'all should do a podcast for real.
Yo, but like, what would we call the podcast though?
Boy, I don't even know, but it got to be something that represents us. Look, man. So here's the thing.
You're...
Yo, what's going on?
Yo. What's good, my boys?
Chilling, fam.
I don't know what episode this is.
77 of them things.
Episode 77. It's that Luka Doncic episode. Luka Magic of the Dallas Mavericks.
Yes, sir.
Walking triple-double.
Absolutely. Shout out to young Donkey over there. Alright, man. I'm not in a really serious mood today. Let's start with my bad, yo. I had shit going on. We couldn't do the last episode. We've been gone for a minute, but we back. So, you know, we're going to try and make it up today. Be a little entertaining, have some fun.
Word.
What he said?
It's a real somber mood in the city today.
Why, what's going on?
No, I'm just saying, like, the vibe outside is getting cold.
Just cold.
People inside.
Everybody inside getting cuffed, man.
People getting they bread situation right, because, you know, we in the Christmas season.
Yeah.
With the brief observance of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, my funds is already depleted.
Shit.
You had funds. I called
this nigga earlier and said, yeah, bro, I'm gonna need 1,000, bro.
What? Yeah, he did. And like a real nigga, I ain't asked no questions. In my head, had mad questions.
Word, because it was ran. I said, yo, bro, I'm gonna need 1,000.
But yo, you know what I was thinking about today? If we random scenario, let's just say aliens came for no reason. Let's just say they came, and they ask. So here's the thing, podcast, for some odd reason. Yo, I need you to give me 3 songs, like black hip hop songs, like black songs, black artists, right? Mm-hmm. 3 albums that's gonna represent your culture and you. And you, so we all, for us 3, it's like, yo, we each drafting 1.
Okay.
I want you to draft your 3 for me, that you show to represent yourself and your culture. If you can. Not
representing, so here's the thing, just...
No, you and your culture. They just happened to come to us because we was recording when they landed here.
Damn.
To make it fair, we gonna go one by one, so one person don't just steal everybody's shit. Do y'all want me to start so y'all got time to think? It ain't gonna be
we going like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
All right.
It ain't gonna be long to think about.
Yeah, I already know what I'm taking first.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm taking that first.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Illmatic.
I'll go Reasonable Doubt.
Back on me. "2014 Forest Hills Drive."
I knew it was coming. I'm gonna go Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
I'm gonna go Take Care.
Like, here's where I'm torn, because I feel like the politically right answer would be to mention a Nicki album to represent women, or at least Lil Kim.
Hardcore.
But I really care more about me and what I want. So I want to say, no, matter of fact, I'm going to pick something that's not necessarily me, but it also represented a change in hip hop. Marshall Mathers LP. Yeah, son. He ain't give a fuck about none of that I said earlier.
I ain't pick one personally for me yet.
What Big Sean album is it?
This nigga, man. What if you gonna say him? I'm gonna go to House is Burning, Isaiah Rashad.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's nice too. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go Black Album. Yeah, Black Album.
Now, what the funny part about this is, the fact that Hove only got 2 is amazingly surprising to me.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be a whole lot of.
I thought we each would have had a Hove album.
Yeah.
So I specifically didn't do a Hove album.
Cause
He got 2. Who the 2 he got? Oh, you got Reasonable Doubt. Yeah.
Black Album. Yeah.
In the same spirit of drafting, we gonna draft some other shit. Let's say the same shit, but they asked us to draft 3 black movies. Matter of fact, yeah, 3 black movies that you feel not just impacted your life, but also impacted our culture. Do I need to start again? All right, Malcolm X. Dre, it's on you.
Menace to Society.
God damn it. God damn it. I don't give a fuck. The Wood.
Yeah,
I was going to say my first
The Wood.
Culture. Friday, the series.
Culture. The Wiz. The Wiz.
White Man Can't Jump.
Okay. Paid in Full.
Motherfucker.
Damn.
Culture.
Good one. Yeah. What's the blanking on the name? What's the movie with Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey with the book and all of that?
Think Like a Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Think Like a Man.
That's a low key cultural movie.
Yeah,
It is.
for sure.
I thought you was gonna say Paper Planes, to be honest. Or was it? That's Paper Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers.
Yeah, I'm
And
tripping.
Soul
Paper
Plane.
Soldiers. I don't know which one is more culturally relevant. I think one is more popular. I think Soul Plane more popular.
I think Paper.
The
But I
funny
think
thing is
Paper
they both,
Soldiers
like-
is
Because of how they was delivered or whatever, they both got that same like cultural move. Because Soul Plane was supposed to be this blockbuster shit. They bootlegged it wild crazy.
well sticking in that same vein, state property.
Yes, cultural for sure.
Yeah.
State property.
I fucked you up with the Paid in Full, right?
It did. I was going with that.
I was gonna say Rush Hour.
Hey, it ain't a black movie, but it is a black movie.
That's what took me off of it. I was like,
All right. Outside of that, this is just random. This is a random thing in my head. I was thinking of this earlier, but that has nothing to do with nothing. Let's get to what we got to get to. Yo, how important is it to keep your side chick happy? How important is it to your relationship to keep your side chick happy?
Feel like I'm gonna let the professional speak to this one.
and that's the problem. And that's the problem. He set that shit up, and you gonna just pass it to me. I ain't say shit. I actually looked away and said, I ain't even gonna go off on this episode, cause nah.
You ain't gotta do nothing.
You know, you can say, "Hey, I have no experience."
Nah,
in this
cause now I'm
field.
gonna answer. But I got mad. See,
I didn't you said that yourself.
it's your side chick can determine how well your relationship goes. In all factions, your side chick sometimes is the one that you could talk to about shit that you don't necessarily want to tell your friends about. Yet you could work it through and then go back home. The side chick is the one that when you need a quick little vacation, but your girl ain't fun enough to travel with, your side chick is usually right there. If your side chick could drive, she's also the co-driver on many trips. If your side chick got money, she alleviate a lot of the financial stress for you. I've seen side chicks fund niggas' whole lives. And all they ask for is a little bit of time. So, side chick is very important to your relationship. So it's very imperative that you maintain a happy situation there. She also has all the leverage to fuck your relationship up, but whatever.
But see, I'm glad you brought that up because that's where I was going with this. Because I agree that keeping you shouldn't cheat. Let's start with that. You're talking to 3 faithful black men.
Yes.
Cheating is not on the board. We're talking from past experiences. With that said,
and then the song that comes on is wild.
keeping your side chick happy, I agree, is very important. But I think what's underrated is some people don't take stock in who the person is when choosing the side chick.
What you mean by that?
Like, again, this is past. I used to be very fucking a chick on the side was nothing. I did that in my sleep.
That was Tuesday.
But choosing like a side chick, a side girl, that I was always very careful with that because in my personal opinion, I never like being in a situation where I feel like you said, where she now has all the leverage. She got nothing to lose. Everything is my family get blown up if she talk.
Yep.
My life come crashing down if she talk.
Yep.
So I was always very careful to choose side chicks for like who were either. This gonna sound so fucked up, but I picked side girls who had mad daddy issues. Easily manipulated. This is gonna sound terrible.
Man, this where we going?
This nigga is terrible.
I'm dead serious. Easily manipulated. Mad insecurities. Those type of girls.
This nigga just woke me up.
Because
stay on my toes.
The truth of the matter is those girls are the ones you could say. Remember how Cat Williams used to say, like, America treat us like pimps, where they just say some shit and it don't make sense and we go with it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how you could treat an insecure girl with daddy issues. You could just say some shit that don't make sense. You could say shit like, yeah, I'm gonna leave my girl in the future if shit not right.
Yeah, because they don't know no better.
And all she heard was you gonna leave your girl. She ain't hear the if shit not right part. Not knowing her role is to make shit right in my home.
Nah, fact. I mean, you said a good point. Like, I agree with you. It's very imperative when picking your side chick to make sure you picking somebody of a specific, you know? That's why with me, when I did, because in most situations you do have a lot to lose and they have leverage, they could blow your shit up, I'll make sure I pick somebody that got something to lose as well. So
yeah,
like, AKA,
we gotta be cheating together.
Yeah, like AKA somebody. I would pick somebody that's also like in a relationship, and I'm the side dude, cause we need to both have something to lose, like, you know what I'm saying. But it's important to keep them happy as well, because again, they could blow up your shit. But when going into like a side chick situation or whatever, there's certain criteria that I set to make sure I'm happy and that they're happy, and I have to make sure that I uphold my end of the bargain as well to make sure we sailing straight on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of this also, like, not to mature it out, right? But a lot of this comes with age too. You feel me? So the younger you are, your side chick, you're not really thinking about consequences or how things play out, how it could fuck up your main situation, because you're not cognizant of how that situation is, right? Then the older you get, like, you may be cheating still, and it may still be a looseness to your behavior, but you start thinking like, all right, if she live in the Bronx or live in Queens, I'ma just be conscious to stay away from those areas. You feel me? Whether it's messing with another shorty in this borough, whatever. And then you get older to the point where like you starting to realize a lot of your covering up take a lot more energy in total. So then you start to just cut down like the number of sides, or you find a serious side chick to what you said, like, yeah, you got something to lose too, but if this blows up, we could fall back into each other. Like, you start developing that theory of thought. Like,
yeah.
See, that particular scenario scares me.
Yes.
Like, that scares me because now, as much as y'all both had the leverage is still on whoever's not happy now.
Yes.
Because if she's unhappy in her relationship first, now she's already at her shit fucked up and her shit about to be out the door. She can now go, I want you to be out of that relationship now.
Yeah.
Because I'm out of mine.
Yeah. That's true.
So that part is also very scary.
That's what I said. So as the older you get, you realizing that or been through something like that, you start questioning the whole having a side chick, if it's even worth it at some points.
Oh no, at this point I learned that having a side chick is not worth it.
Told you it's never worth it.
Yeah. Shut your
Told you a long time ago. Have y'all, speaking on the subject, have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all saw y'all side chick out in public?
Like while I was with my girl?
While you was with your girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that play out? That never happened to me, but how did that play out for y'all?
Hey man, it's called executive decisions. You gotta figure out in that moment who's more important.
Cause it gotta be nerve wracking as hell.
Oh, it is.
Bro, my side chick and my main chick came both standing in front of me while I was at work. And I couldn't move because I was a security guard. So I was in a stationary position. So I couldn't just leave.
Yeah.
So I just did what a real nigga do. Hell yeah, that's my girl. I've been told you that. What the fuck you talking about?
He ain't lying.
Word.
Oh man.
But it's shit like that. Like, your side chick put you. That's the cons. Side chick put you in situations. Cause what if now you with a side chick and she get you into some bullshit, like some street bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with your girl. But now you just outside and you gotta move a certain way. And your girl don't understand why you're moving how you're moving. Cause to tell her is to blow you up.
Right.
It is shit like that.
Bro. The side
Or
chick
family
shit.
members.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's why I always had a policy to just stay away from family shit.
Side chicks is, like I said, side chicks can be good and bad to a relationship. Like, I think for the people who have them in the world, I understand why they have them. Mm-hmm. But I also think sometimes those people don't think of the long-term ramifications of doing that. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, just don't do it, man.
Yes, black men don't cheat no more. that's how the rest of that go. Yo, let me ask you a question. What's your thoughts about dating women with kids? Like, Dre, if you were single, where you fall on that as a whole? Like, do you think like I don't got kids, so I don't want to date nobody with kids, or what? It's for both y'all, but.
I mean, selfishly, honestly, I would try to avoid it. We was talking about movies and stuff like that. I look back at like certain movies where, you know, you come in as just the guy that you know that this person's mother is dating or whatever, and I don't want to get like disrespected, because knowing me, if I'm dating your mother, I'm going to try to be a part of your life.
Right.
I'm going to try to fill that void. If obviously the father's not there, I'm going to try to fill that void. But it's a certain part of me that understands that ultimately I'm not your daddy. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes there's disrespect that could come along with that, depending on how old the kid is or whatever. I just feel like there's the time aspect as well. Like selfishly, if I'm getting to know somebody, I would want their full undivided attention. And, you know, you can't get that if they got a kid. They're number one. And you have to know and accept that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me to add on what you're saying. All the reasons you named is reasons why I exclusively fuck with girls with kids for the most part. Like, not exclusively. I also date girls with no kids, but most of the women I deal with tend to have kids. Because what I've learned in my experience is, especially if they're younger, like this is why I tend not to date younger women, but younger girls, especially if they don't got kids, they got a lot of time on their hands. Like, they go to work, they go home, and then at home, they got time to just think, what are you doing?
Right.
I don't like that. Because that leave you with situations where women mind is just wandering, and because you didn't call or you didn't text or you was doing that and the third, and now it's, oh, you probably out doing something crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, I'm busy. I got work. I got other shy shit I'm doing. I got my kid. I gotta make time for all that. I got my family.
Right.
I like a woman that have kids because it gives that person something else to worry about that's more important than me.
Okay.
And that makes your mind not just filled with idle space of worrying about what the fuck I'm doing.
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense. My thing is, I like women with kids just because of the just taking me having a kid out of it.
No, it don't matter. Whatever you want to do.
Because I got a kid, a woman with kids just makes sense. Because then y'all niggas go play together. Whatever. But on a more serious note, those women with kids, again, and we would hope, because we done seen some wild ones. But the hope is you got your shit going on, like he said, you're not worried about me specifically. But in that, we could probably stumble into a great situation for both of us, where I could find ways to compliment you, you could find ways to compliment me, and we just vibe together. I just like that aspect of it. When a girl, and this is me now as me, when I'm running to somebody without a kid, they necessarily may not understand why I got to make certain sacrifices that I got to make. You know what I'm saying? Or why certain events I just can't go to, or certain days. Like, we talked about happy hours the other day, right? Like, I already know Fridays is a dub. I'm not doing nothing on Fridays.
Right.
That's just the line that I got. Do I want to? Yeah, niggas, Friday's lit. Everybody get paid. We chilling, but that's a day that I set aside for myself as a parent. And luckily for me, female that I'm dealing with has a kid, so she understands. Right. You get what I'm saying? So if I say, yo, I can't really chill today because I got my kid, she get that. As opposed to a non-parent, I'm not saying she don't get it, but just like
she don't have that same level of understanding.
Yeah, like driving at home may not just be as easy.
Like, you could just say it to a girl who got kids and they go, I understand. Yeah. Because they've likely had that experience.
Or still, or in it. So that's the pro to it.
All right, so let me ask you this then. Because at least me and Jay, to an extent, you too, Jay, you said you seem like you wouldn't mind, but
I wouldn't mind it, but I just like y'all said,
you have preference, and preference is if you could run into, but if you find a girl that's dope who got a kid, then whatever.
I'm with it. Word.
How many kids is too many, if any?
All right.
I know this is a tricky question to answer because depending, we might get canceled, but fuck it.
However many I'm coming with.
That's fair.
If I'm coming with 2, if you got 2, great. If you got 3, I'll deal with it. But once my 2 is doubled on your end, I'm good. Because now I got to fight.
I'm not.
For my kid.
I'm not. That's very fair. And I never thought about that, but I draw a hard line at 3. I'm not.
Financially, that's wild.
You got more than 2, I'm out.
Financially, that's wild.
You got more than 2, I'm out. I'm sorry.
And shout out to the niggas who do it too.
Niggas there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
If I know. Then do
bro,
it.
I have a friend who married a girl who had 4 kids.
That's nuts.
I guarantee you.
And he's happier in life than I am in mine. So I can't judge him.
That's nuts.
But
That's
whatever
wild.
works for you.
You would what's your number?
What's your number? Because
you already said
there's a continuation to this question.
You already said you're not playing with the disrespect.
Yeah, I'm not. I was gonna say for me 2. The number's 2. But also I get why y'all say you would need the same amount that you have.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, I never thought about that. That's very fair.
Yeah, it's
Again,
two for me though.
I got look. If you got more than 2, I humbly bow out. I mean, unless you Bernice. We could talk. There are some exceptions to this rule. Now, this is where the tricky part comes.
Cause what if she up?
Well, that's why I said there's exceptions to this rule. If she up, she got 6. I don't give a fuck.
Nick Cannon.
I don't give a. She can have 12 like Nick Cannon. I don't give a goddamn what she got if she up. Now, my question is, how many baby daddies is too many?
Same, bro. Well, however many I'm coming in with.
So if she got, let's say you got 2 kids, and she got 2 kids, but she got 2 baby daddies, but all your kids with one person.
I'm gonna have beef with one of them.
I'm accepting that I got beef.
Yeah,
with
like
one
I
of them.
know me and one not gonna get along.
Probability is high.
Probably the first one.
Nah, it's the one she was last fucking.
That's what I'm saying. That first one.
Whatever one
like,
she was last fucking, that's the one that's up with you with.
I don't know. I ain't hear this song in so long. I don't know, bro.
Look, I'm gonna keep it 100.
2.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Same with the kids. More than 2, I'm a humbly bow out. I'm a humbly bow out.
Cause if I got 1 and 1, that I'm cool. Cause you gotta think that's 2 different family trees that you bringing in your situation into. Voluntary. You don't have to do this.
What
about you, Dre?
1 is too enough. One is too much. Cause they already most likely still fucking the baby moms.
Nah, nope.
You'd be surprised that's how wrong that is.
Yeah, bro. Niggas just ain't out here fucking their baby moms. Why the fuck would you say that stupid shit?
Cause I feel like
we don't be fucking
We
our
are
baby
walking
moms.
proof of this.
Word.
That niggas is not fucking their baby moms at all.
And C's.
hey man.
3 niggas I know for a fact.
And Snoop.
And Snoop, yep. Shout out my nigga Snoop. What you was saying though before you said that shit?
I said 1 is enough.
I'm 2. I think I'm done with 2.
Nah,
bro.
2 though. But yeah, 2 would be my answer realistically.
I just feel like anything more than 2 is like fool me once, fool you once, shame on you. Fool you twice, I understand. The 3rd time you just walking into these shits.
Facts.
Ooh. Will you alright, say you run into a shorty that's fire. And she got, you said 3 is your max, right? For kids?
No. More than 2 is a problem.
2, alright, more than 2 is a problem, right?
With exceptions. There are exceptions. I can go 3 with exceptions.
What if she just like double back into a toxic dumbass relationship to have those multiple kids? Would you still consider a relationship?
Oh no, that's even worse to me. Like, you would think that having multiple baby fathers is a problem for me. If you got more than 1 kid with the nigga who ain't take care of the first kid, you just a dickhead. And in my mind, your decision making is horrible.
That alright. I'm with that.
Like, some girls think it look good that all my kids with the same nigga. But if every other Father's Day you go, I'm mommy and daddy for 4 kids by the same nigga,
Yo,
this is a problem.
he is smoking this topic.
You gotta look at that shit.
Nah, you're not wrong, bro. I always look at your decision making weird when you do dumb shit like that. Like you told me, like he ain't take care of the first one. You gonna have another one, And then when you realize, like, some people fall back, think niggas could change. You gonna see he fucking up with both of them, and you gonna go back again
and have
Dumbass.
another one. At this point,
you dumb. You like this shit.
you got
is
to. You got to, because that's insane to me.
You like this dumb shit.
That's hilarious.
All right, this is a bit of a tangent off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. Before we move on, let me ask you this. Let's say you meet a girl. She got kids. She got, let's say, 1 or 2 baby daddies, whatever. How important is her relationship with the baby fathers for you? Like, do you need that relationship to be good for you to fuck with her? And while you think about it, let me talk for me. I know a lot of dudes can't handle that, because if they good, most niggas assume because they're good, they probably still fucking.
Yeah. Females too.
But
This nigga Drake.
I would prefer you to be on decent terms with your baby father. Y'all don't gotta be best of friends.
Right.
But I would prefer you to be in a good situation and him be active in his kids' lives.
Yeah.
Nah, I agree.
Like, I wouldn't feel no insecurity about that.
That makes both of y'all lives easier.
It
Absolutely.
does, yep.
And if we are serious, I would like to be able to now go, hey, by the way, like, I would want to be able to sit down and have that man-to-man talk. Like, yo, look, I'm with her now, but, you know, I understand you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to step on your toes. I just want you to know that I'm here. And if there's any things we need to have, you could come holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Nah, I love when I go to, like, certain events and stuff like that, and I see the baby father there and the current boyfriend there, and they cool, they cordial, they chopping it up, everything cool, they both taking care of the kids.
I don't know about all that.
That's dope to me, because that takes a certain level of maturity to really get
I ain't there.
Like, nah,
like,
I know.
cool with you being cool with your baby father. Mm-hmm. We not gonna just invite this nigga over for game night. That's not happening.
And as a nigga, you should feel weird too, bro. What you coming over here for?
Like, if it involves your kid, like you come over for the kid's birthday, you come to pick the kid up or drop the kid off. Those is understandable. Like, I have no say in this.
Yep.
I mean,
but you just coming over to chill with niggas? Like,
Yeah, like-
I'd be weird if my girl go, my baby father and his new girl are coming over.
Nah, I'm telling you, I'm around it all the time, and
I'm glad it works for them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm there yet.
I'm saying personally, I could do it.
You are very mature, Drake.
I'm not against it. Like, I could do it. Like, again, it
Son,
makes.
these niggas getting me tight, son. That's why I missed all your questions. My fault, son.
Oh yeah, nah, they wildin'.
Word, son.
But yeah, I guess I'm the only mature one. So you're not with that neither, huh?
I would love to get there. I'm gonna say that. I would love to get there. Cause just like you said, it's a expansion of the peaceful situation that we all have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we are in a blended situation, they call it. You got your kid, and I would want your kid to grow up in a smooth environment. Not saying I'm cool with it as long as we all cool. Like, I don't want you to force a situation. I don't want him to force the situation.
Like, my thing is, I'm cool until he say one thing that even if he joking, I don't like. Like,
but even then, you're pressing, but you'll check him man to man, no?
Like, my thing is this: like, if we all gonna be around each other and we cool, whatever.
Yeah,
it
don't
is
say
what it
no
is.
slick shit.
Don't go. She be giving it up. Right? I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Nah.
Like, that's disrespectful.
Now you playing with me.
That's disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying. Now you playing with me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro.
Yeah,
play
I'm not.
with
We
me.
not.
But see, I'm the type of nigga that try to prevent that from the gate. Like, we don't gotta hang out because I don't want you to either ever think we that cool.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'ma respect
no real
you
nigga should
to
think you
handle
that
your
cool.
shit with your kid, but outside of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But make it a tangent off of this, like we talked about blended families and all this other shit, right? Where y'all views on poly life? like having a polyamorous relationship.
That's
I know this is a bit of a
right?
Yeah. And I want you to be honest about it both ways, not just you and having multiple girls. Like, would it even be a conversation if you found a girl you loved enough to be like, yo, she could have another boyfriend?
No.
No.
No. I honestly didn't even think of that. I thought about it with me having multiple girls.
That's why I said what I said. But I know that didn't even appear as an
option. Nah, and not for the multiple girls too. Like I get it. I understand it. I just don't think it's for me.
I probably would be more open to multiple sex partners, but like multiple like loving relationships, that's something that I'm not open to.
Yo, interesting that you say that. The older I get, the more I lean towards that.
Yeah.
Like the relationship shit, nah, I can't do that. But the us and then we like together as a team go explore other shit sexually, I'm more and more becoming open to that. I'm not fully there yet. But I see myself more becoming open to the idea of like let's go to a sex party, you do you, I do me type shit.
Right.
What I'm learning my problem is I can't see it.
Well, yeah,
that's been my problem.
Yeah, I'm not going to a sex party with you.
No. I could go with you, but if we go off, do our own thing, meet back up here at 9. I'm cool. I can't walk in the room and seeing a nigga long dick in my bitch. I'm gonna kill that nigga. And her. I don't think I'm ever gonna be mature enough to just see that.
Yeah, I can't get down with that shit, man.
But I'm getting to the point where I'm realizing that in some situations, some bonds are so strong to where sex really is just sex.
Yeah.
And that has no bearing on the love and the solidness of y'all relationship.
I agree. There do be some relationships that you physically got a wild, crazy, in sync connection with. Wow.
So we doing now?
Bro, it's Pod Monday. They don't know.
Word, man. What the fuck is wrong with them? But yeah, I rather just like the sexual partnership. I like that, and that's even if. Nah, I'm with that.
Word. Yeah, I just can't. I can't see Shorty getting the long strong. That's crazy.
Wild, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I learned. I actually like being verbal about that helped me through a lot of situations. I'm cool with a lot of shit as long as I don't see it.
Yo, that's what.
Like being verbal about it though. Like I always knew I felt a way, but being verbal and hey, yo, I feel a way about this.
I'm gonna be honest, it ain't just seeing it. Like you can't just come tell me either.
Yeah.
Like if we have a talk that this is our thing, we don't gotta bring this up again. We know that. We know what we going to do. We come back home. How was your day? Great. Cool. Keep it pushing. Do not come home and go, yo, Jerome, I am tired. I'm going to gym. I'm going to prison.
Yo, you're stupid.
This nigga's crazy.
Oh, man. Yo, this is the shit y'all get when we be off for some time. But, yeah, man. I think we pretty much talked about everything we need to talk about. Let's get to the news, my guys. So here's the news.
Yes, sir.
So, trying to think. Oh, real quick. I just want to start off with a real quick RIP to Takeoff.
Yeah,
we haven't been here. We didn't get a chance to pay our respects.
Right.
But definitely RIP to Takeoff. Definitely a big loss.
Yeah,
for the hip hop community.
It's my favorite Migo, but
mine too.
But they're definitely rest in peace.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Set.
Set is cool, but out of all of their personal projects, to me, Takeoff had the best personal project.
Oh, word?
Quavo had the worst.
Yeah, I like
Both.
I like Offset's Father of
Father
Four
of
shit.
Four was
Father
good
Four.
though.
And then Takeoff. But yes, Quavo shit was weird.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers to all amigos, all their fans, everything.
Everybody.
It's a lot been going on, brother. It's a lot been going on, my guys. Let's start with some of the most obvious shit. Since we've been going, Kanye's been wilding. Lost every
new?
damn thing.
What is new?
Nigga said lost every damn.
I don't know what more is there to say. Everybody done said it. But what y'all think about this shit?
Nah, I already got much to say on the Kanye shit, man.
I don't neither.
I tell you what, Adidas, y'all released them shits without the Yeezy on them. Y'all just releasing shoes. I just say that.
Yeah.
I ain't really got nothing to say.
Ain't really much to say.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
Nah, I'm gonna just watch him just make another fire.
I really
You know what I'm
hope the people who love him get him the help he need because he seemed like he's spiraling.
saying? Yeah, 100%. 100%.
He is spiraling.
In the words of Dave Chappelle, Kanye caused so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble.
What the fuck?
Kanye was wilding, Kyrie got in trouble. So, all right, as we all probably know, Kyrie posted a link to a film. In the film was some anti-Semitic things, according to the ADL. I haven't seen it. This is why I'm saying according to the Anti-Defamation League and the people who've seen it. Kyrie has been suspended, and he's been met with a list of things that he's required to do to come back to the team. I want to break this down into two parts. Just quickly touching on the him posting the thing. What are y'all thoughts on that? Do y'all think that is promotion? Do y'all think that is endorsement? Do you think he was wrong for posting it? Where y'all stand on that?
I think once you post something on your platform, it's up for interpretation what you're trying to convey. I think that you should research everything. So if he didn't research the movie, actually watch it and go through what's being said in the movie, then fault on you for just posting something that could potentially hurt people, which it did. But however, like he said, he just posted something doesn't automatically mean that he supports it, that he believes everything that's in it. My thing is, like, think before you speak, think before you post, do the research. Like, that's basically it. Because you got to know what you're about to be met with and what you're getting yourself into. And you need to be able to combat that and speak when you're posed with a question. So I don't fault him for posting it, but I think he should have just did the research.
Where I fall on this is Kyrie doesn't strike me as a dumb person. And because he doesn't strike me as a dumb person, I think you would be smart enough to know you're not just Kyrie Irving. You're a brand. You yourself are a business. And every business knows that anything, even when it comes to endorsements, whatever, they cut ties with people and do like shit like that all the time, because even if you didn't say it, anybody you're associated with can be thrown on you. So as a businessman, he should have known, no matter, like, I want to shoot him some bail, but you should have known that even if you agreed with it, or even if you didn't, like you said, didn't do the research, I'm not gonna just post just anything on my timeline. And I hear a lot of people going, "Oh, it's just a post. He didn't endorse anything." When you're a regular person, you can just post. when you yourself are a brand and are a business, everything you post is an endorsement.
Right.
And it's sad, but that's how it works. And you know, now he's dealing with the consequences of that. What's your thoughts on the post itself, Jay?
I think he should have definitely done the research. Like you said, he is a brand, and you cognizant to know that. Like you're not no average Joe, nigga. Anything you post can be taken as promotion because of who you are. Like I mean, anything we post can be taken as promotion, but
Yeah. Well, we ain't shit.
we ain't.
I mean, you know.
shit, nigga. What you talking about? But nah, like a person in that brand, a person in that stature, and that status in the world, and knowing like people blindly follow him or support him or whatever the case is. So anything you post, people going to obviously look at it through a magnifying glass. That being said, posting it was just dumb. Even if you didn't know, when you found out, just take it down, bro. Take it down. Yo, my bad. I was just posting some shit. My fault if I offended, whatever. But when you just like, it's all about the movements after. Is really where I got like issues with.
Well, strolling to that part now. With his movements after, what is your thoughts on the list of 6 items things he has to do to get back reinstated?
I think that's a little excessive, to be honest.
Yeah, I felt like Masters making an example out of him. This point blank period.
Yeah, he already had to go through too much.
I mean, I will say when he did the interview, after and they was like asking him about it, I feel like he should apologize there. Which he didn't. He apologized after the fact in the
well, they
Instagram
asked him
post.
straight up if he's anti-Semitic, and instead of just saying no, he gave some roundabout ass answer.
He did, but still knowing what was going on and the effect that you had, I feel like you should have took that opportunity
to just say no.
Yeah,
I feel like you could take the Kevin Hart route. Like yo, my bad. Get on the loudest platform you can, and it's Kyrie, so he could get on any of the loudest platforms he can to say, yo, my bad, yo, I really didn't know. I sincerely apologize and hope the people take it. But when you give an opportunity to do so, it's like the Chris Brown at the Larry King shit, right? Like, nigga, get up there and be apologetic. He up there trying to win the hearts of other niggas.
Look, I'm gonna play the other side of this, to be honest. I understand, like, a lot of people saying shit like, oh, here's the white man or his master or whatever, making an example. The reason why I'm playing the other side is because one common thing I keep hearing is, oh, yo, when they say things about the Jews or whatever, it's a problem, but when they say things about us, no one gets in trouble. And I go, we've seen motherfuckers say shit about black people and lose their job. Mm-hmm. Donald Sterling, if we talking still NBA, nigga lost the whole team. And I'm not. What I'm saying is this: I care about us. I'm not gonna sit here and worry about what they want him to do. That's between him and them.
Right.
Yeah. We can't tell how any group should feel or react or respond to any disrespect they got. What I want to say is, I think we got to do a better job when we are disrespected to make our own demands for someone to meet. And stop worrying about what demands they ask for him to make.
100% agree.
Right, because if he want to get back in there, then that's the things you got to do, my boy.
And I feel like,
and if y'all want our support, we got to put up a list of shit that they need to.
Exactly. Well, like, I think, like, I forgot who said it, but somebody was like, how black people are one of the most forgiving people. And I think that's becoming a detriment. We got to stop being that.
Yep.
In some cases, we cannot be so forgiving. If somebody does something that oversteps or disrespects our community and our culture, the same way other communities and other cultures hold them accountable, we got to do the same. We can't sit and bitch and complain and go, oh, damn, every time they get disrespected, you know why? They don't make no big scenes. They go behind the scenes and form like Voltron behind the scenes and start wailing.
Yeah. I mean, to your point too, I feel like black folks as a whole is just tired, and I feel like the lines kind of get blurred because of everything that's going on as a whole. Like, you know, with all of the police shootings and the killings and all of that, I just think black folks are just overall just tired because we're just going through a lot. But I 100% agree with you. There has been instances where we were talked about a certain way and there was punishment.
Bro, I've seen news anchors, all types of people say the N-word or came out, they did blackface, lost their job. And if we want to start going, hey, if before we allow these people, like, perfect example, Mel Gibson said some wild shit, wild racist shit, dipped off for a few years, came back, made a movie about Jesus, everybody was cool. If we would have sat and said, nah, for us to support this and for us to be accepting of him coming back, we need him to do X, Y, and Z, donate to black colleges, donate to the NAACP, all this other shit. We gotta start doing that ourselves too. We can't just look at other communities do it and be mad that we're not. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Where y'all think we can make the most impact? Like, if you sat down to, like, hey, we're gonna make some noise, we're gonna make a difference. What would you start out with doing, or what will be your idea?
Like, what would be on the demands list?
Yeah, like on your demands list.
Every list I will make would put scholarships for black students to go to school. Because the only way we gonna reach certain places if we get more people like us in positions. And I don't 100% agree college is the greatest thing, but a lot of those places you need a degree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would rather have more opportunities for people who look like me to go to school and get in those positions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So I don't know about the entire list, but I think some sort of donation for black colleges for people like me to go to school, always gonna be on there.
100%.
Tap into the school thing. I'd want somebody to fund trade programs in schools again. You went to a trade school.
Yep. Transit Tech. Shout out.
I had a couple friends that went to automotive, FDNY, theater school, shit like that. LaGuardia, shit like that. Like, where you're learning the academic curriculum or whatever the case is, but at the same time, there's a curriculum set aside for you to learn, like, skillful shit, trades, what to do after, like, give you options. Like, you always say the story about how transit give you the opportunity to take the test right away type shit. And if you do good, like, you first.
Yeah, shout out to FDNY. My little brother went there. They did everything for him to become an EMT straight out of high school.
Exactly. And then, like, I went to a performing arts high school. They put us in real Broadway shows, like on Fort Deuce at 17, 18 years old, manning light boards, manning, like, the behind the scenes, showing us a different world. Like you said, we could get in positions. We could get in positions to make real organizational moves in the back. And not just like those, because you know those kids that go or do that type of shit be having a certain stigma. You get like urban kids, like hood niggas that really didn't have the best upbringing, but because they had this opportunity, they could bring a whole different perspective. Even if it's a white person back there or somebody like of a different race or whatever controlling it, they can still bring that air. Like, yo, bro, I wouldn't even post no shit like that, bro. Like, let me tell you what the pulse is on the street. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I always say shit like that. Like, if you could just bring back the infrastructure for real in the education system. Right. Because shit was lit once niggas had trade schools. Because, you know, like, yo, if I ain't going to go to college.
Them shits dropped off right after us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if
all
you ain't
the
go to
schools
college.
you talking about closed.
Facts.
Like, transit not there or the modem not there. FDNY on their way out.
Music and theater. The performing arts schools, they ain't getting the funding in, so kids just going to performing arts school with no real experience.
Right.
Yeah, bro, like the 4. Like, for real, like, these type of things put different visuals for people, different goals. And like I said, you ain't necessarily, everybody ain't made to be the boss. Everybody ain't made to lead or whatever the case is, right?
But the more options for you to find what you love, so you can at least be happy.
You could just bring, and that could drive. Like I said, shit was lit when we had trade schools. Because, you know, like, if you ain't going to be an academic and go to be a doctor or none of them college required jobs. Cause shit they ain't required now. Like you can do clerical work. You ain't even gotta go. You feel me? But those type of things, once they died out, and you realize like, yo, I could still create my own business, do freelance work, make millions, and be still around. Like it's shit like that, bro.
There's a whole lot of other shit that been going on since we've been gone. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like getting to it. So what I'm gonna do is simply tell y'all this one story I saw in the news, and this is the most New York shit I have seen in my life. There was a New York City man. Let me just read the headline. New York City man gets stabbed by the person he held the door for.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, that story. He died too, right? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
The man holds the door for a person coming behind him. The person doesn't say thank you. So he then goes, yo, you can at least say thank you. Homeboy turns around, they fight, and then the dude who had the door held open for him stabbed the other nigga who held the door for him. And I was just like, son, New York is crazy, son.
Yo, one thing New York will teach you, outsiders, is to mind your damn business.
Son,
I gotta get out. I gotta get out.
son.
You ain't hear about that story?
Nah, I didn't.
This is why.
That's insane, though. Like,
But this is why motherfuckers, like, I remember a time where people used to care about that. Like, yo, damn, nigga say thank you. Bro, I don't give a fuck no more, bro.
me neither. Me neither.
Like, first thing I think when somebody don't say thank you, he probably got a lot going on.
Nigga, just now I came in, I saw a young lady sitting at the door. I said, just naturally, hey, how you doing? Cause she opened the door for me. Hello, how you doing? Thank you.
Nothing.
And
Yes.
I'm like, I ain't even gonna say shit.
It's a different.
Cause you know what it is? And my mom like, yeah, this bitch think I'm trying to talk
Trying
to
to
her.
think you're trying to holler at her.
I just was saying hi.
Yeah. I just wanted to leave out with that because clearly, be careful out here, man.
It's mind your business, bro.
Mind your business.
You ever saw those videos where niggas with so much shit going on the train and niggas just be in their phone like fuck it, son. They be whole shit going on like niggas. This Chinese lady, I don't know if she's Chinese. This Asian lady was just cursing niggas out on the train. You ain't see that shit?
Yes.
She's just cursing niggas out, and nigga got their headphones on, not paying no mind, except for the white people that was saying you can't say those words.
Yeah, the fucking part is she was arguing with the white people and was calling niggas. And all the black people was like, hold on. We wasn't even in this. It's like that video I keep seeing on Instagram with the dudes. It's 4 dudes in the car and another car pull up next to them 'cause I guess he cut them off, and the guy starts yelling at some fat nigga in the back seat. He's like, the fuck you doing, you fucking pork chop? The fuck? And the guy in the back is like, I'm not even driving. He was like, I don't give a fuck. And he was like, why did I get picked up?
I laughed so much when I seen it. You ever saw that video? Bro, I'm gonna tag you in that shit next time I see
Son,
it, bro.
this dude is in the back seat minding his business. His
He's like,
man's
yo,
driving
you
the
can't
car.
drive? The fuck? And then he just
You
took
fat
all
piece of
his
shit.
energy.
And then the guy was like,
directly
I'm
to
not
the
even
back.
driving. And he goes, I don't
Yo,
give a
the
fuck.
whole car looked like, what the fuck? The whole car's lost, nigga. 'Cause he really just catching strays.
Easiest target. Easy target.
Oh man. All right, man. That sounds like another one. I think it's time for us to get up out of here. We would love to hear from you. We would love to get y'all thoughts, y'all input, y'all views on this episode. Let us know if there's anything y'all want to talk about. Reach out to us on Facebook and Twitter at SHTT Pod. So here's the thing .pod on Instagram, and if the social media thing ain't your thing, so here's the thing at yahoo.com.
Yeah, man. If y'all want to check out the visuals, that's available on YouTube. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and all of that. At So Here's the Thing podcast. That's not your thing. We on all audio platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, all that. So Here's the Thing.
Yeah, you know my thing, man. One man's trash is another man's. I get it. Your boy Stizzy.
Steal up.
2. We off this.